show. You are with us, and again, I'm Fabrice Joseph, and I'm here right now with our very, very special guest who's going to talk about Haiti.
Yeah, I like her because she went to yeah, she went to my hometown.
Yeah.
I like her a lot.
Yes, yes. We have with us Sister Habibah, who is a friend of Haiti. She went to Haiti, and she came back and told us about what she saw, and she's gonna talk about why she went there and how it was, and pretty much take it from her, because I've been telling you how about Haiti being a beautiful place,
How
but this time,
nice.
this time you're gonna hear it from someone who's not from there. With that being said, welcome to our program, Sister Habibah.
Thank you so much, Fabrice and Junelle, and I like you too. I really appreciate this privilege to come and be on your show as a guest of yours, and also as a person who has experienced your homeland and found it to be a fabulous place. Despite the fact of the earthquake, when I went there, I was able to tour other places of the country and see just the beautiful ocean, the green, the beauty, the fruit just hanging from the trees, and you
Don't
just go.
start.
Yes, it's just fabulous. It's just fabulous.
So you went to Cap Haiti, Cap Haiti.
Well, the way it all
Cap-Haïtien.
Cap-Haïtien.
Yeah.
So the way it got started, Fabrice, and I'll just share with you what happened. I host a program, Reflections, and I had the privilege of interviewing a gentleman named Dr. Akbar Muhammad in the Muslim community in the Nation of Islam. And I interviewed him he's a world traveler as well as a very humanitarian and civic personality, and travels all over the world, Africa and Haiti. And so when I told him that, I would love to see the country after, what had happened, the earthquake, January 12, 2010, he said, well, he was going to put together a group of people, and if he was successful, I was invited to go as a journalist for Takwa Productions.
Wow.
I'm the executive vice president of marketing and an executive producer at Takwa Productions, and also very, very humanitarian in my approach to the world. And so I was so glad for an opportunity to go. So I went there, and we landed at Toussaint Louverture Airport. And I was so, I got it right. I was so pleased to be there just to see his name, Toussaint Louverture. It was just so moving after having read of his revolutionary spirit to see an airport named after him. And that's why I told you that we need to be more educated about Haiti and its contribution to the African American struggle for freedom here in the United States, and the contribution that was made by the soldiers who came and helped. I never knew anything about it. We were never taught that in our history books.
Yeah.
And there's so much information about Haiti that we just don't know. Unfortunately, there was so much destruction. We had two translators with us. One is now one of the mayors in one of the towns in Toms River, New Jersey, and another is a businessman here in Georgia, but they both were Haitians, and they came with us as translators. The gentleman who was one of the mayors of one of the towns in Toms River, his sister was killed in that earthquake. So his family had asked him to come home, so he became part of our one of our tour guides. So it was a very emotional moment for him to go back and keep himself together, but he did, did as best as he could. We went there with an interest. Dr. Akbar Muhammad had partnered with an NGO, a non-governmental organization called Islamic Society. Islamic, can't think of the other words, society, but anyway, it's ICS or it's an Islamic society, but it's headquartered in Italy. And they had a chapter in Libya under Muammar Gaddafi before he was recently killed. May Allah grant him paradise. And this gentleman went there with a big fat check to build a 50 multi-unit complex called the Bilal Administrative Complex. And on this complex, it was going to be farming with the cattle and agriculture, a mosque and a school for the children. And this was in Cap-Haïtien.
Yes.
And when I saw those children there, they all ran up to me, and also, because I know I look matronly, so so the children, they were so friendly. They ran up to me, and they just hugged my leg, and one little child I picked up, but he kind of like brushed my face like, no, put me down. So I put him down real quick because he wasn't having it. He liked to look at me from afar. But, you know, but people were so friendly, and in my heart, I was trying not to cry because I was seeing the devastation.
I
that they
always
went through.
tell people about this, about how Haitian people are very nice. When you go back there, they show you, they appreciate everything that you're doing.
Everything.
And they just call you mom. They call you dad. They don't know you, but they call you mom. They call you dad.
Yes.
They appreciate
That's
everything.
what they call me, mama, mama, or auntie, auntie.
I know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because when we
very
were they would never call you by your name because that's how we grow up.
Yeah.
We can't call anybody by their name. We have to put auntie or mom, especially auntie. We have to put it like it's kind of like a respect.
Yes.
For the oldest, we
Yes.
can't not call. And hey, Mary, we have to say hi, Auntie Mary, and we can't pass by anybody without saying hi. You
Yes.
got to walk.
Yes. When I was in downtown Port-au-Prince, right by the Capitol, and we were taking the pictures and looking at all the destruction of the Capitol, there were a lot of vendors there, and there were a lot of young people there, and some of them looked very, very tough and very rough, like they had really gone through some difficult times. But you know, they spoke to us. In spite of you could see on their face that they really,
they're going through a lot.
They were going through a lot, but they were so, bonsoir, ça va, bonsoir, bonjour, ça va. You know, you want to buy, you want to buy. And so I bought some things, but I'm thinking, you know what? You have every right to be angry, but yet and still you're so friendly and you're so compassionate. Right there in front of their own capital that was torn down from the destruction.
I mean,
was just
quickly,
awesome.
when we last spoke about the trip, you know, you showed me pictures of you on horses and
I knew you were going to say that.
So yeah, I saw you on horses and with the guys. I think they were taking you to
Going to Citadel.
You went to Citadel.
Yes, we had an opportunity to get a little touring in, and I'm no spring chicken, but we had 14 miles to get to the Citadel from ground level, 3,000 feet up to the Citadel, which is the huge fortress, one of the wonders of the world, this huge fortress that your first president, Henri Christophe, was able to fortify himself against Napoleon and his army.
Correct.
And so those huge...
You know a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I've been studying, doing my homework. I was right there, and those long, huge cannons, and there's thousands and thousands of cannonball fodder up there in the Citadel. So we took a cab. And you have to, you know, if anybody's ever gone to the mountains of Pennsylvania, remind me of the same kind of going around the mountains in two cars abreast, one coming down and one going around, and then there's nothing, there's nothing over there to stop you from falling over the cliff. And I'm thinking, oh, you know, Allah, please protect it. And the cab driver, I know he had to have been going 60, 70 miles an hour. And we said, why are you going so fast? He said, because we're going up on an incline.
Yeah.
And so in order to get momentum, we have to go fast.
We know how to drive.
We have
Don't
good
worry.
drivers.
Oh, okay. Well,
quickly, I know that Cap Haitian, they have so many beautiful beaches like Berry Beach and Paradis and all this place. Did you have a chance to visit any of these?
I did, but I don't know the names of. One of the hotels that we stayed in Cap Haitian was overlooking just some beautiful beaches.
Montjoly? Was that the name? Montjoly?
It may have been.
Montjoly.
It may
it's
have
so
been.
beautiful.
But the hotel, it had these long, several yards of banister that you could look over. And I saw men with their fishing rods, and they were walking up and down the coast to go fishing. And I was just amazed and taken aback at the beauty. But going up the mountain and seeing look, there were so many beautiful plants. There was the traveling Jew plant, and there were just so many different beautiful exotic plants and overhangs.
Did you have a chance to make a tea? Because in Haiti we don't use like drugs for everything. Like you have a fever, they have to give. We use all the natural stuff. You didn't have a chance to make?
I never got sick. I never got sick.
That was a good
yes,
thing.
I felt great. I had plenty poisson.
Okay.
And I had mango juice. Fresh mango, freshly squeezed, and they give it to you in this huge goblet, and you drink like 32 ounces.
In Haiti, what they call organic food here, that's what we have in Haiti.
As a regular food.
Yeah, as a regular food. Everything is organic.
Everything is organic. Yes. I mean, So we were well, despite what was going on. And I love the tap-tap buses. The tap-tap buses. The tap-tap buses, they're double or triple, and they've got every kind of color and every kind of all of your famous heroes and all of your hip-hop artists, your Haitian hip-hop artists, all their pictures all over and they're blowing the horns and they're taking people. They're so industrious. There was nobody begging for anything. Everybody had something to sell.
Yeah.
They were either selling water, they were selling T-shirts, they were selling tires, they were selling sunglasses. I saw rows and rows and rows of soda and shoes.
Did you taste the sodas back there?
Yes.
No,
That's delicious.
Yes, I had some of everything.
That's what I don't drink soda here, but when I go to Haiti, that's what I drink.
We had everything.
Man,
and nobody was saying, give me. They were saying, will you buy something? That's why when you said Haiti is open for business, I believe it.
We are open for business.
Definitely.
And Haiti right now, it's a good place for business because the capital after the earthquake, it's just like we got nothing left.
So people are building stuff.
Exactly. You building stuff and all that. It's just a lot of things.
It's unfortunate to say. I feel like I'm sitting here. I'm just pretty much picturing Haiti right now by your description and what you went through. It's unfortunate that we're almost out of time. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, I'm gonna have you say, like, for people who doesn't know about Haiti, for our viewers who doesn't know about Haiti at all, something that you probably would like to share with them. So we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back, and to wrap up the show.
With
we'll be
more
right back.
of Haiti. Welcome back to Fabrice and Junelle show. We're here with Sister Habibah, who was telling a lot of things about Haiti, where she went to my hometown, which is Cape Haitian. You see how beautiful I am and nice? Yeah,
it's a reflection of your upbringing.
Exactly,
and yes, the people are very, very
Any
nice.
last word, Habibah?
Yes, I just want to just thank you and Fabrice for inviting me. And I'd like you to, if you want to see any of the pictures that I have, they are up on Facebook, Habibah Shakir. And our website is www.usworld.tv, usworld.tv, Taqwa Productions. And we went there with the ICS, Islamic Call Society. They are an NGO. And so we'd like to thank them for allowing us an opportunity, and the Nation of Islam, Dr. Akbar Muhammad, for allowing us to come and do a good service. We did some fundraising. We were able to send some items over to Haiti to some of the children, so we were glad to be involved, and we're still involved.
And I know that you mentioned that you guys are working on something, building something, maybe building. I'm not sure if it's a temple, something. There's something going on right now, but pretty soon we're going to invite you back to our show to talk about your project.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're running out of time, and again, we will definitely have you back on our show. We can count on it to talk about your project and what you're doing down there. And when I know you're going back, so you can share with us when you're going back.
And
maybe you can take her with you. I don't know. So.
Thank you, Sister Habibah, for being with us, and I really appreciate your time for being here.
With that being said, again, thank you very much for watching the program, and thank you for allowing us to come into your home.
I like to say that Haiti is open for business. Everybody, Haiti is open for business.
You can't say that enough.
We can't ask for a handout all the time. We need business. When you go there, you open a business, you give a lot of people an opportunity to take care of their kids, to send them to school, a lot of things. And if you like to help us and you like to support the show, you can call us at 678-974-9095, and you can visit our website, which is JunelleandFabricesShow.com. JunelleandFabricesShow.com.
It's the other way around. FabriceandJunelleShow.com.
Oh, my name should be first.
I'm first. All right.
Okay, you can visit us at FabriceandJunelleShow.com. FabriceandJunelleShow.com. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for watching, and have a great night, and I'll see you next.
Yes. Until next time, keep
care.
on going to Haiti.
Yep.
Haiti.
Records, baby.
Akela. I'm waiting. Jump up. Yo. Get that body down. J. Perry. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you know. He's so fresh, he's so. Oh ouais. Côté Shabba. He's so chill. T'as aimé pour pays décoller. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. T'as aimé pour pays me décoller. Tout